U.S. President Donald Trump is patting himself on the back after reports that North Korea is tearing down one of its key missile sites. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also called the development consistent with recent commitments made by Pyongyang. Lee Seung-jae reports.
U.S. President Donald Trump has welcomed reports that North Korea has started to dismantle a key missile testing site in line with a pledge North Korean leader Kim Jong-un had made at their historic summit in Singapore last month. Speaking at an event in Missouri on Tuesday, President Trump hailed a recent report from 38 North, a U.S.-based website analyzing satellite imagery of the North, which assessed that Pyongyang has begun taking apart facilities at its Seohae satellite launching station. The report comes as progress appeared sluggish on plans to implement a nuclear deal reached by the two leaders in their meeting last month. Trump had vehemently denied reports he was frustrated with the pace of the negotiations, tweeting on Monday that he was very happy with how they were going. President Trump also voiced hope that North Korea will deliver on its promise to return the remains of American soldiers killed in the North during the Korean War. U.S. and North Korea officials have held several meetings to discuss the return of the remains, with some media outlets reporting the first group will be delivered on Friday. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also praised the latest report of North Korea's missile test site dismantlement after his meeting with his Australian counterpart in California, saying it's consistent with the commitment Pyongyang made in Singapore.
So we've seen the open press reporting about the missile engine test site. It'd be entirely consistent with the commitment that Chairman Kim made to President Trump when the two of them were in Singapore together, made that commitment to them orally.
When asked what further steps were needed by North Korea, the top U.S. diplomat stated the North needs to completely, fully denuclearize, as that's what Kim Jong-un committed to. The latest report is welcoming news for both the U.S. and South Korea, as the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula appears that little more likely. Lee Seung-jae, Arirang News.